What is up, you guys? Alrighty, so we're gonna jump in and continue this scary story reaction. So we're gonna jump into this. It's gonna be by crypttv, and it's called Limp, a short film. It's about 10 minutes long. We're gonna check this out. I got the headphones on so I can be completely submerged into the movie. So we're gonna check this out and see if we can get some jump scares. That math test? Didn't study. The heck was that? What is that? Say something, girl. What the hell is she doing?
Miss Myers, is something wrong? You're distracting the classroom.
What the hell? She can't move her leg.
Miss Myers, take your stuff.
Collect your things and proceed to Mr. Smith's office now.
I can't move it. I can't move it. It won't move. It won't move. Come in.
How's it going?
That was a mean ass teacher.
Good. Almost finished this up. You don't have to do that. I did all my homework, by the way. Yeah. I think the math's going a lot better now.
That's my girl. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. Yeah?
The season's 2 months away, Mom.
All right. It's just... I know a lot has happened, Lissa. School? Dad.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
What happened to Dad?
All right.
Mom? Mm-mm. I'll be a little more worried than that. She still can't move her leg like at all. Jesus. What's she listening to? So no wonder you're getting possessed. Oh, heck no.
Fine.
You sound a little bit...
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, you just startled me, is all.
Okay, well, if you need anything, I just want you to know
I know, Mom, I'm fine. Sorry, you scared me. Okay.
Just let me know if you need anything.
Well,
Oh shit, she's gonna go in there and she can't move. You don't see all that steam?
Lissa?
Mom, stop asking questions.
are you okay?
There we go. Nice and warm.
Oh, it's freezing in here. Can't feel my toes.
God, you're a trooper.
What is this? I don't understand.
See you in the morning?
Night, Mom.
She's gonna take her homework?
I'll get it.
Well, yeah.
Lissa, what is this?
What's what?
This?
It's a math test.
68? So, what? You're just gonna sit there and lie to
I
me?
didn't lie to you.
Oh, Mom, everything's great. I have plenty of time to exercise all night.
I didn't say I was doing great. I said I was doing better.
Oh, right. That's why you keep it in your backpack.
Yeah, Mom, if the last one was a 32, then a 68 is a lot better.
She got a point.
Now you know why I didn't want you to see it.
Excuse me? You know what, Alyssa? I can't see. The doctors can't see. The x-rays can't see. This thing that's holding you back, no one else can see it. So until I can trust you to tell me what's going on, no track this year.
What?
You heard me.
Mom, it's the only thing I like right now.
Well then, do better.
Yeah. How's she gonna do track if she can't move her leg? What's going on?
You lied to me, Alyssa. And I'm just glad your father isn't alive to see what you've become.
Oh my god. She had to say that. That's messed up. You're gonna end the day like that?
I just wanted to thank you. Because, you know, when I got that test back, I was thinking I'd show it to you. That you know how much better I was doing. Then I thought, no, I want to show her something she'd actually be proud of. I don't need to worry about that. Right, Mom? Wait, you can't even look at me? Is that how much of an embarrassment I am to you, huh?
This is sad.
I don't care what you have to say. And if Dad wouldn't like it, then he doesn't get a fucking vote either. Do you get that? I'm gonna get back on the team without you. I'm gonna get my grades back without you. I'm gonna get into college without you. And you can be damn sure I'm gonna write you a check for medical bills so that I don't owe you a single thing. Do you get that? Do you? Because I don't know what you can see, but I'm gonna prove
Oh!
afraid of you. Do you hear me? I'm not afraid of you. I'm stronger than you. I'm better than you. Do whatever you want to me because I swear to God.
No, not her. Not her arm.
I can't feel my arm.
Lissa?
I can't feel my arm.
What the heck? What the heck? Was I out of frame this whole time?
Watch new vids every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Only on
crypttv.
crypttv.
Alright, so this next one we're gonna check out is gonna be by Snarled. Sure, you can go ahead and check out their YouTube page down below. I'm going to tag both crypttv and Snarled down below. It's called Dark Fairy Tale Inspired by Magic: The Gathering Scary Short Story. This is another 9-minute film, so we're gonna go ahead and check this out and see if we get any more jump scares in it.
Hey, I'm Sapphire. Here's something scary. The Baker's Inn. This week's video was sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. Now enjoy an original dark fairy tale inspired by Magic: The Gathering, Throne of Eldraine. In the countryside of Ardenvale, on the outskirts of Beckborough, there was a family dairy farm that fell upon desperate times. To save the farm, the father sent his eldest daughter, Gertrude, to sell the family mule at the nearest village. After a half-day's travel, Gertrude arrived in the village of Beckborough. She made her way to the marketplace and began asking around. The merchants waved her off or made joke offers on her mule. It was almost enough for her to give up and go home, until she met a charming man in a feather cap. "That's a good, strong animal you have," the man said. "You deserve a good price for a mule like this." He made Gertrude a generous offer, even more than she expected, and traded her mule for a full bag of silver. Cheerful with her fortune, Gertrude skipped and jangled to a building named the Baker's Inn. She decided she could afford a room for the night before embarking home the next morning. The inn was warm and lively, with customers lined up to purchase dinner pies from the bakery counter. Gertrude reached the counter and she met the welcoming eyes of the baker. She eagerly placed a piece of silver on the counter and requested a pie and room for the night. Smiling, the baker placed the silver on his scale. But at that moment, his smile changed to a frown. He grabbed Gertrude by the wrist. "Where did you get this? You can get in a lot of trouble buying goods with plated counterfeits." Gertrude looked down at her bag of silver, confused, and cold reality settled in. She began to weep. "I didn't know. I thought the silver was real, I swear," she pleaded. "The man in the feather cap tricked me. I sold my family mule to him, and now I can never show my face at home." The baker felt bad for losing his temper. "Oh, you poor child. That is not fair." He handed her a pie from the rack and gave her a table to sit and eat. With cheeks still moist, she ate the pie. It was hot and filled with a delicious, very tender beef filling. It was no wonder the bakery had people lined up earlier. It was evening now, and Gertrude
It's not gonna be
had
enough to
nowhere
solve
she
her
could
problems,
go.
though.
But the baker had a proposition. "Young miss, you saw how busy it got in here today. How would you like to work for me? You can live in the spare room and parcel money home to your family." Gertrude was speechless. She hugged the baker, and after he showed her the room, he explained her duties.
It's a good deal.
She would clean, tend the bakery counter, and prepare the guest rooms. Gertrude would have a chance to save the family farm after all. She fell fast asleep. Later that night, she sprung awake to the sound of blood-curdling screams echoing through the walls of the inn. Was this a nightmare? What could she do? Gertrude clutched the sheets to cover herself and laid scared for a long time. But eventually, the screaming ceased, and she drifted back to sleep. At sunrise, Gertrude came downstairs and welcomed a knight in noble silks with a sword at his hip. When the baker came out of the larder, Gertrude asked if he had heard the unsettling screams the previous night. "Oh, what you heard last night," the baker began ominously, "is the inn's worst kept secret. We have a ghost problem. We're lousy with them, in fact. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have built my bakery in a haunted inn. They're a nuisance, yes, but they're harmless, I promise." This statement prompted laughter from the knight across the room.
Oh no.
"Sounds like a hoax. I've seen all there is to see. Witches, fairies, redcaps, and trolls, but never a ghost," he said. "Well, tonight, maybe you will," derided the baker. The baker sent Gertrude to prepare the night's room, and after a long day of sweeping and selling pies, she sat down to a tasty pie of her own. Later that night, she awoke to more terrible screams. But now, instead of being scared, she was just annoyed. She buried her head in her pillow and filled her mind with positive thoughts.
Well, the baker said they were harmless.
Her family, the farm. And with that, she drifted off to sleep. The next morning, Gertrude couldn't wait to ask the knight how he slept. But the knight was nowhere to be found. The baker pulled a fresh rack of pies from the oven. "What happened to the knight?" Gertrude asked the baker. "Oh, him?" the baker said dismissively. "He was summoned to an errand for his lord and took off in the night. Care for a pie?" This answer didn't sit well with Gertrude, and the lack of sleep was beginning to wear on her. The rest of the day, customers came in droves, and she was able to distract herself by selling pies. But night came too soon. To Gertrude's surprise, the inn remained silent. Somehow the silence was more unsettling. What, did the ghost decide to take a day off? She got up and crept over to the guest room where the knight stayed before. There was nothing remarkable. It was just empty. She thought she had seen enough until she noticed an odd seam in the wall. She pulled it open to reveal a secret compartment. There, in a pile, laid a hoard of belongings: silks, swords, shoes, and armor. Every instinct told Gertrude it was time to leave. She rushed quietly down the hall, rounded the corner, and then covered her mouth in shock. The baker blocked the doorway to the room. His back turned. He was looking for her. Gertrude moved decisively in the other direction, down the stairs and towards the exit, until suddenly she heard a man crying for help. Risking escape and safety, she followed the cries over to the larder. Inside, Gertrude saw sacks of flour, a bloody butcher's block, and a pile of human skulls. She gagged, now horrified by her new understanding. The pie's secret ingredient. Gertrude found the man who was crying out and immediately began to untie him, and then stopped. There was now a knife held up to her face. It was the baker. "Do you remember this man?" asked the baker. Gertrude glanced at the tied-up man and had a shock of recognition. "Yes," said the baker.
"It's the homie that took all your money.
Cap, who humiliated you. And now he's here, at your mercy." She recoiled at the baker's sinister invitation. "Even if he hurt me, nobody deserves this." "I see," said the baker. "But if you let him go, I'll still need meat from someone to make the pies. I can't keep up with demand, you see. It's either him or you."
He's serving human meat?
A week later, Gertrude's family began receiving parcels of silver delivered by messenger once per week. Over time, the farm began to flourish again and was doing better than ever. "I miss seeing Gertrude," Father said, "but because of all her hard work, the farm is safe. I just hope she's happy wherever she is." And to this day, they say you can get the tastiest pies in all of Ardenvale if you visit a little haunted inn run by a baker and his assistant. But whatever you do, don't stay for the night. Thank you to all of our patrons.
Man, that... Cannibals, they're all cannibals. That's some crazy stuff. Snarled, great job, you guys. This is a great story. This is truly, was it scary? No, but it's creepy for sure. Very creepy. It had me hooked the whole time. So definitely a great story. But alright guys, if you guys enjoyed my reactions to these scary stories, let me know down below, and please smash the like button. Don't forget to smash the like button. You know, that helps me out a lot. And yeah, and I'll try to catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.